Hey Aquarius-Pisces, welcome into your Leo season tarot reading here at Cusp of Roses. My name is Gabrielle. For anybody new here, welcome in. For those of you returning to the channel, welcome back. And special shout out to all my channel members tuning into this message early and ad-free. I love you all so very much, and I thank you for your love and support. It truly means the world to me. If you want to become a channel member for those exclusive viewer perks and bonus readings, you can join at the link in the description box below, okay? Aquarius Pisces, it feels like there is some sort of misunderstanding, miscommunication, or some sort of, they want me to say verbal betrayal. So somebody could have said something that might have hurt you. Somebody could have spoke too soon, maybe shared some information they shouldn't have. Yeah, I keep hearing just speaking out of terms, speaking out of context. That might have caused some sort of strife for you. I do see you kind of like working through that with whoever this is, okay? So this could be a relationship of any kind, platonic, romantic, familial, okay? But I think that's kind of the central focus for Leo season. It's just like clearing up a lot of misinterpreted energy, misunderstood energy, or things that somebody might have said out of turn or out of context, okay? I do get a little bit of like disappointment in this energy. Hold on one second. Sorry about that. Okay. Unfortunately, I lost my train of thought with this, but let's just see what you got going on with this clearing up whatever that communication was. Yeah, 10 of Cups with the moon. So maybe something that was said made it seem, well, I'll say it like this, created an illusion that doesn't exist. Do you know what I mean? People might have ran with whatever was said and kind of created narratives around it. Okay. Had people thinking something was going on when there wasn't. Yeah, double energy, the Lovers, and Judgment. Wow, it's a lot of major arcana here. Yeah, I just think maybe in Leo season, someone might get called out for the Knight of Cups. Maybe being a little too friendly, a little too, yeah, just, I feel like not thinking about what they're saying before they say it. Not considering how what they're saying might affect you. Okay, but there's still alignment here. Yeah, the Tower and the Knight of Swords. So I don't know if this person maybe felt like they were about to lose you because of what was said. But I feel like this is all going to kind of work out the way that it needs to. Show me the 10 of Cups. Nothing on the 10 of Cups. Okay. Yeah, the 6 of Swords. Yeah. I feel like just a really brief conversation here, Aquarius Pisces, around like how you felt about the situation. This could have already happened for some of y'all. It's just going to put you and this person in a position to move forward. Like you're still in a 10 of Cups. Somebody just has to be a little bit more mindful of their like behavior or their actions or their words. Show me the moon. Yeah, 3 of Cups. What this might have revealed though, Aquarius Pisces, were the people that like might not be happy for you in this Lover's energy. You know what I mean? You know how like maybe like a rumor gets started about someone and then it kind of like snowballs into something bigger, and then all the people who have all the opinions about what people should be doing and da-da-da-da start coming out. It's like, well, I never really liked and da-da-da-da. It's like that might have been what kind of like the silver lining in all of this. At least you now know how maybe the people around you feel, or people who are maybe keeping their opinions quiet decided to take advantage of that opportunity and start speaking up. So it's like, I just feel like it puts it puts a couple people, maybe close to you, in a better perspective. You see it, what it is and what it ain't a little bit more clearly. Yeah, because you're still committed here. Right, High Priestess. I'm confirming something. And Magician. A lot of majors. Ace of Swords. Yeah. 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 Somebody tried to manipulate what was said or turn. Yeah, it's just like take something out of context, make something sound like it was trying to say something else or implying something else when it really wasn't. Or you know how they do that with like media. People will like chop and splice up a video and kind of thread it together so it looks like someone's saying something, or it looks like drama's happening, or someone meant something when that's like not even the context of the conversation. I feel like something like that might have happened. Show me the Chariot. Yeah. Okay, show me the Chariot. The Four of Pentacles. That's way too many, Divine. Show me the Chariot. Thank you. Thank you. The Nine of Swords. Right, like I said, and it kind of... This might be a lesson learned for someone, that they need to come out of this night energy. What they have with you, or whatever it is that y'all got going on with this Hierophant, is too... It's too important to be in this kind of like... Oh, I was just kidding. Oh, I didn't really mean that. It's like, no. Somebody should know better. This is the way I'm feeling it. It's like somebody should know better. But, you know, I don't know. People make mistakes. People slip up. I almost wanted to say maybe somebody was drinking. Somebody could have been speaking sober thoughts. Yeah, the Sun. Like, that's what I'm saying. It's like, it might have been very shocking to see how many people were kind of happy that there could have been a potential like issue, or you know, something going wrong with someone that you're with. Yeah, Five of Swords. I think it highlighted all the people who would be willing to gossip about you, or gossip about your relationships, or you know, roll with that energy. So pay attention to that, because maybe this has already happened, but maybe something like this might happen again during Leo season. The Hermit. Yeah, it's like this is a situation that somebody needs to be just kind of more private around. Okay. The Moon and the Three of Cups. Strength with the Emperor. Yeah, this is a strength that some sort of masculine energy needs to kind of work on a little bit. It's like they get into this Knight of Cups, Knight of Swords. Yeah, I almost want to say maybe while under some sort of influence, or just in certain settings, or I'm trying to figure out the words to say. You know how like some people's personalities come out more when they're around other people? Like I don't want to say try to show off a little bit, but it's like they kind of get a little bit more vocal. They get a little more braggadocious. They get a little bit more, you know what I mean? When in certain settings. And I think some sort of environment got somebody a little carried away. That's just what I feel. Okay. Can you show me the Moon with the Three of Cups? Show me the Moon with the Three of Cups. The Two of Cups, right? Yeah. This is just a connection that you kind of have to keep closer to your chest. I don't know, too, if, like, whatever was said made it sound like there might have been a third party involved in your situation. So, again, I just feel like people just kind of ran with it. And that wasn't really the case. The Devil with the Hierophant and the Empress. Yeah. Made it seem like some sort of commitment you're in is more of a double one, a toxic one, than a lover's or one from like a Venetian energy. Yeah, it's like somebody might have tried to say like somebody didn't love you, or they don't really care for you, or yeah, I just feel like a lot of gossip. Ace of Cups, but you know the truth. Yeah, you know the truth. You know the truth, and that's all that matters. But it just feels like that masculine gotta, yeah, maybe it's the ego. Maybe kind of has to be mindful of how easily their ego can get flared up. Because maybe that's where this person would say they might have been under the influence of their own ego. To say something and to be like, yeah, whatever, you know, not really thinking about it. Star energy with judgment under the magician. I mean, all the majors, my gosh. Yeah, I feel like it's nothing too bad to where you and this person can't kind of like start over or, you know, put the past behind you. You got the Six of Swords here. Y'all, yeah, y'all will move on from this. Because I guess what this person made it sound like was this person like wanted to be single or was single or like, you know, yeah, it's some sort of ego. Like I could really do what I want when it's like, we know you over here whipped in, you know what I mean? Whipped in the mug. Okay. But again, in the environment, somebody had to, oh no, I'm not that. I had to start talking that talk. Well, yeah. Talk that talk, they might have to walk that walk if they're careful. If they aren't careful. Yeah, the 8, yeah, walk away. That's what I'm saying. It's like, hold on. Yeah, somebody, this masculine, that Emperor energy might have been worried that they might have like made you want to walk away from them. Because clearly somehow this got back to you or whatever the case may be. Yeah, and with the sun and strength under a tower, that's what it is. This is somebody's ego. This is somebody's ego that had to get checked a little bit. I mean, you know. And again, I can't get over it. It was provoked by the environment. So, like, the people that this person was around, they didn't want to come off like they were all, like, I keep hearing whipped. So somebody didn't want to act like they're whipped, or maybe they were being taunted or teased about being whipped. Like, oh, you know, you locked in, you can't do this and you can't do that. So then that's when the Knight of Cups, Knight of Swords energy started coming out. All right, show me the Horseman of Swords with the Five of Swords. Yeah, 10 of Swords. So I don't think they really thought about how just saying that things would have traded. I'm so sorry. Hold on. All right, sorry about that. Sorry about all the interruptions, but yeah, 10 of Swords. 5 of Swords to the 10 of Swords. I don't think they saw that being a betrayal to you until it was like, until it snowballed into something bigger. But yeah, like I said, I think this is something that you and this person are going to move on from. Even if it does happen again, I just feel like they have to have a bit more mindfulness of that ego flaring up. Okay? Because ain't nothing wrong with being whipped if you whip now. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But clearly, again, in an environment maybe surrounded by other masculines, this person just kind of started speaking out of tone, out of context, just started saying shit. I don't know. Or yeah, I just heard popping they shit. So okay, somebody just was popping their shit. All right. Real short and simple. So regardless, here, Aquarius, Pisces, you and this person are still locked in. With all the majors out here, yeah, nothing's changing. Okay? Maybe this is like you feeling like maybe you should address something. I don't really know if that's necessary, okay? But, yeah, follow what you need to follow. In between worlds, yeah. That's what I mean. It made it, whatever this person was saying, it made it sound like they were doing something that they really weren't. Or like they were one foot in with you, one foot kind of out. Like something was like rocky or whatever. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. Right, but you're happy. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Show me what else. What else is the wisdom in this energy for Aquarius, Pisces? Imagine. Yeah, I think that's what this person didn't realize, that how they were talking or what they said was going to spark a lot of other people to get creative around what was said. You know what I mean? Splice it. Make it sound like somebody was saying something when that's not really what they meant or what they said at all, or it was taken out of context, child. All right. So it left a lot of room for people to imagine what might be going on between you and somebody. Show me. Show me. What other wisdoms are here? Okay. Yeah, regeneration. Like I said, this isn't anything that's really putting an end to you and this person, but it does feel like maybe this person has to rebuild your trust, or just kind of like, yeah, they gotta kind of make up for whatever, because I think it caused some sort of drama that wasn't necessary. Yeah, why in reverse? So I feel like that's exactly why. We already touched on it. Somebody's ego. Yeah, somebody's ego just kind of got the best of them, or got flared up, but they know they're blessed to be in a connection with you. So, you know, it is what it is. It be like that sometimes. Show me what else. Yeah, like I said, this is the, yeah, I just hear like whatever they said was cap. Like they just, and that's not good. That's what I mean. It's like nobody should really rile your ego up like that for you to start capping like that. Like that's crazy. So I get how you might be kind of like, the hell. Okay. Well, like I said, this person just had to, they just got to be mindful that that's, you know, a little immature. They just got to strengthen up that ego a little bit so that it can't be provoked like that. Show me the in-between worlds. I don't know why I'm getting this feeling though of like someone might actually kind of, like, I don't know, let's say you and this person have been together for a while. It's like somebody might actually miss being single, but not from a space of like they don't love you, they don't care for you, they don't love the life that y'all have. But it's like remembering what it felt like to kind of, I just hear like be with the boys or something. Like, I don't know. It's just like it kind of got nostalgic in a way. So it's almost like they kind of forgot their situation and like what they had going on, which still not good. Still not good. But yeah, it's like getting a taste of the life you used to live before you were committed and then just kind of taking it a little too far. Okay? Yeah, right. Which disrupted some sort of peace that y'all had, or yeah, maybe definitely disrupted a little bit of peace in the home. Yeah. I think that's what someone left up to the imagination for people, or the people who kind of like are wanting to know what's going on between you and this person. Somebody was like, oh, they're not happy at home. Oh, this, oh, that. For them to say that, it must be this and da 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 da. And then, but there's no place like home, and they know that. And not from that toxic, like, oh, he could go do whatever you want, but he know we're home at. Like, not that. That's not what I'm talking about. Because does he? You can say that all you want, baby, but does he actually? But no, that's not the situation. But it's like, that's what this person kind of made it seem like. Yeah, that there's no treasure there. Like, you know, this person isn't happy. Oh, you know, they must really be miserable and blah, 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 blah. Whatever. And exchanging gifts in reverse. Under regeneration. Yeah, like I said, I don't think there's really anything that you need to do, Aquarius Pisces. This is just, if you've already had that conversation, then that's all that needed to happen. If you haven't, maybe you need to have that conversation. Okay. Show me the why in reverse, the fates. Like I said, this particular masculine being in that particular environment, it was going to be fated that ego was going to start flaring up, because they might be around a lot of people who have a large and inflated ego. So yeah, I feel like this person maybe, I'm almost seeing like Libra scale. So I don't know if you're with a Libra, Aquarius, Pisces, but it's kind of like they balance out wherever they're at. So they're more, I don't think Libra's a mutable energy, but they might have a lot of mutable in their chart. They kind of just, yeah, it's like they like to mirror the energy that they're in their environment. So yeah, I don't know, maybe this person's like, maybe I just won't hang out with them again. Because it's like when this person gets around whoever this group of people is, or whatever that environment is, something just kind of takes over them in a way. Yeah, community. I can't make it up. Yeah. It's a particular community. I started feeling like the king again. I started feeling like you know, big shit again. So I don't know, maybe this person is kind of going through like an identity type of a situation. Maybe they don't really know who they are. Maybe they feel like they've lost themselves a little bit. So maybe there is room for a deeper conversation here, Aquarius Pisces, if you want to have that, if you feel like it's needed and necessary. Because I almost feel like this person could be mourning an old lifestyle that they used to have, or an old way of existing. But it's not that they're not happy with what their life is now. It's just, yeah, I mean, we're under Mercury retrograde. It's just reflective. It's just reflective. But by the time you see this, I think Mercury's retrograde will be done. So it's just reflective. Show me the loyal heart. But right, it doesn't change that their heart is loyal to you. Yeah. That's what it is. It's like this person might have made it seem like they still have their options open in some way when they know they don't. They absolutely know they don't. But they are maybe at this fork in the road where it's like, you either need to like mourn what you need to mourn and really let that go, so that can't even be provoked out of your ego anymore, or like decide what it is that you really want. Yeah. I feel like this person maybe made it seem like they were playing a game with you, and they're not playing any games with you. But again, somebody's ego just got the best of them, okay? Well, I really do hope that this was helpful in some way, shape, or form, Aquarius Pisces. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. You can also just drop your favorite rose emoji and your favorite colored heart to let me know that you were here, to let me know you tuned in and that you received something from this message. I really do appreciate that. It helps me as a reader. So shout out to everybody who does drop comments. I love you all so very much. And again, if you want to watch readings like this early on the channel, you can join the membership. That link is in the description box. If you want a personal reading with me, you can book that one-time session at the link next to view all sessions, or this particular reading, a timeless forecast, you can book directly with the link in the description box. If you want a monthly personal reading with me, okay, same session every month, get store perks like free shipping and so much more, check out the Royal Rose Club on the storefront, okay? That is also linked in the description box below, as well as other ways that you can support this channel and help our community bloom. So thank you again for those comments. Thank you for liking this video. Thank you for hyping it. If you still have some hypes left, I appreciate that. Sharing it with someone you might feel could benefit from the message, and making sure that you're subscribed to the channel, okay? Alrighty, my loves. I'll see you next season. Love you lots. Namaste.